This is Activity 1.3 on page 27, creating and saving a basic workbook. We have our Excel application open with no document currently open. Now that you're more familiar with the Excel user interface and some of its basic commands, you feel comfortable enough to create your first new workbook. A colleague has emailed you some basic sales data for 2 new products, and you expect more data soon. You decide to create a new workbook, enter the data, and then save the workbook so you can add more data to it as it comes in. Another colleague has asked for a copy of the file, but she works in Excel 2003, so you'll also have to save a copy of the file in an earlier format. So number 1, create a new blank workbook. I'm going to go up to my File tab and select New. And from my new screen, I'm going to select Blank Workbook. Number 2, add column labels for the data. Make sure that cell A1 is selected, and we're going to type Product. I'm going to hit my Tab key to move over to cell B1 and type Quantity. Tab again and type in Price, and this time we're going to hit Enter, and that will bring us to cell A2. In our product column, we're going to enter the product names. In A2, we're going to enter Laptop and hit our Enter key, which will bring us to A3. And here we're going to type Monitor and press Enter. Number 4, in the quantity column, enter the quantity data. We're going to select cell B2 and type 1550 and press Enter. And then in cell B3, we're going to enter 3125 and hit Enter. Number 5, in the price column, enter the price data. Select cell C2 and enter 685 and press Enter. And then in cell C3, we're going to type 289 and press Enter. Number 6, save the workbook in the default Excel 2019 file format. I'm going to go up to my File tab and select Save As. On my Save As screen, we're going to hit our Browse button. Now again, in step 6C, it says to save it in the C drive. Remember, we're not saving anything in our C drive. Our files are not stored in our C drive. We always go to our home drive. So in the left-hand pane, you're going to select this PC. Scroll down to find your home drive, first initial, last name. Double click to open that. We are in Excel Part 1, and we are in Lesson 1, which is titled Getting Started with Excel 2019. So this is where we want to save our file. Always make sure you're in your home drive, then the right part of the subject you're in, Excel Part 1, Excel Part 2, Excel Part 3, and so on and so forth, and then the correct subfolder, which is the name of the chapter or lesson that you're currently working with. All right, in our file name field, it's going to say Book 1, Book 2. Your number might be different than mine. This is just a default name. We're going to select that and delete it. And we're going to name this file My New Products. Then in the Save As Type drop-down, you want to make sure that Excel workbook is shown here. Now, yours might have a file extension as well in parentheses, which would be .xlsx. Some computers have their file extension shown. I do not have that enabled on mine. Don't worry, it'll automatically add it to your document either way. Just make sure that you have the right file type selected. All right, then we can click Save from here. And you can see up in my title bar that my new products is now shown. Again, you might have the file extension shown, you may not. Depends on how your computer is set up right now. Now, number 7, we also want to save a copy of the workbook file in a previous file format. So we're going to go to File, Save As again. And this time you can see when I click Save As, the current folder is shown. Because I just accessed this, this is where this particular document is already saved in. So I can just click there. And that's the same as navigating, as the same as selecting this PC, my home drive, Excel Part 1, and then the Getting Started with Excel subfolder. It just automatically takes you right there. All right, in the Save As screen, we're going to change our file type. So from this drop down, we want to choose Excel 97 to 2003 workbook. All right, so this one right here, we're going to select that from our drop down. And again, this is from the scenario that I read. It's saying that I believe one of my colleagues had an older version of Excel. So we're saving it in an older version that they'll be able to open on their application because they don't have Excel 2019. Okay, that's the reason we're doing this. We can still use the same file name and save it in the same location because these are going to be different file types. But I would not be able to save a duplicate document if I was just picking Excel workbook like we did before, because you have to have different names. But because they're different types, that's okay. So I can click Save from here. And if you have your file extension shown, you will see a change in your title bar that extension now shows .xls. My extensions are not shown, so you didn't see a change because the files are named the same. All right, step 8, we can close out this document by going to File and Close. And we can leave Excel open for our next activity.